What is up, you guys? My name is Marcellus, and today I'm going to bring you episode review of 93, episode 93 of Hunter x Hunter. Now, man, I just started reading the manga, and I had just caught up. I'm 2 chapters ahead of what's going on right now in the current episodes of Hunter x Hunter. I can say this next episode of Hunter x Hunter, episode 94, will be the second best anime episode you've seen this year. First of all, I don't want to spoil anything, but the thing that happens in next episode is so fucking epic. It is probably the second most epic thing you've ever seen in Hunter x Hunter. Out of all of the arcs. Now, the first best episode is where, Kite got, killed, in my opinion, of this year. But the next one will be equally as epic. So this episode basically is shows actually the effects of after Knuckles and Gon's fight, showing that Knuckle, pretty much rendered Gon helpless against enemies, and Killua has to protect him for 30 days and then eventually leave Gon. But it also shows how, in the beginning, it shows how the king is expanding his territory. He basically goes to the East Republic palace and kills a nin user, showing that nin using humans are the one that appetize him the most, and the more he eats, the stronger he becomes. And his aura looks kind of cool, it's like a kind of blue with a darkish blue in the middle. So it shows that, and he takes over, and it's basically becoming his meat, basically a human meat factory. And one thing he says in this episode is totally epic. When the girls, basically the strippers, ask, will you spare our lives, please? And he says, do you ever listen to cows or animals when they beg for their lives? And I was like, yo, this is fucking amazing. So after that, we get, the rendering, the helplessness of Gon, and the promise that Killua said to himself that he will protect Gon for a month and then eventually leave him because he failed. So that happened, and then Gon also has to keep his promise to kind of help and do something for Palm because he failed of taking her to NGL. So she wants him to take her on a date. And Gon is a player because he's like, have I been on dates before? Plenty of times. Older women come to Whale Island all the time and they teach me stuff. He got, Gon is not a virgin. Because of that line right there. And Killua basically admits that all his life, well, we know his whole life has been to assassin training. So, no, he's never been on a date before. So, after that, it's kind of comedic to the last 2 minutes of the episode where, basically it follows the manga pretty well with the arrows pointing where Killua is, and, him following Gon and Palm around. And Palm is basically beautiful at this point. She looks totally different. But other than that, the last 2 minutes of the episode really got me hyped for next week's episode. Like, totally hyped. Like, I'm like, yeah. I'm pretty much on the edge of crying. I have my towel right there. You can ask Saiyan Z3. I had tears in my eyes. Because I know what's going to happen next week's episode. And, basically one of the first Chimera Ant that got in, I forgot his name, but he looks like that weird thing. The one that killed that hunter, he basically sees Killua and asks where his buddy is, Gon. And, he says, well, it doesn't matter. He must be pretty close. And, I'm going to rip your head off. I'm going to behead you right here. And at this point, the Chimera Ants have already taken off. They want to become kings of their own, places and their own areas. And they want to be a king of something. So we got the Cheeto, the king of speed, Gluttony, the king of Gluttony, that crocodile thing. And then we got the one that we seen at the end of the episode, which I don't know what he wants to do. But so many epic moments that happened in this episode. Cheeto ripping off the fingers of the policemen and eating them. Him killing the innocent civilians and not even feeling bad about it. No remorse whatsoever. So, yeah. Thank you guys for watching. I know this review is kind of late. I was in Saiyan Z3 stream. And do not forget to subscribe, like the video if you enjoyed it, and comment down below what you thought of episode 93 of Hunter x Hunter.